Welcome back to Listen, I Have an Idea. I am Heidi and today is day 2 of NaNoWriMo. Today we are out on our yearly Christmas urn making class. I know it's only the 2nd of November. Please don't make fun of me in the comments, but this is the day that ended up working this month for us to do it. If you haven't been around or haven't seen these videos, every year I go with my mom, who's right over here. Hello. There she is. We go and we make a beautiful little Christmas urn. So it's a greenery, Christmassy themed potted plant essentially. So we get to design it, we get to do it all of ourselves. I'm going to take you along with us, but first we're going to go into the garden center and walk around a little bit and then head on to the workshop. We also just went thrifting. I will share with you the goodies that I got a little bit later. All right, let's get into today. Thank you. How are you? We are at the thrift store and I want to show you what I found. I know it's Christmas shopping early, but I think it's really fun. So here in this bin, I saw this pattern peeking through and it's an old Tupperware Christmas container for $1. So I'm going to get that and I'm going to pick out a couple other tins that are going to be also on sale, probably for $1 or $2. So when we do Christmas cookies this Christmas, we have tins that we can give out to everybody. So these ones are coming home with me. This is literally the view from the other side of the vehicle. All the vineyards, they're going into fall mode. As you can see, the leaves are turning yellow. This place is so pretty. So up over there, you can see all the greenhouses. That is the actual greenhouse. And then over here are the workshops. We're gonna be doing something similar to one of these guys today, except ours will have a metal ball in it with Christmas lights. These ones are cute with the little cardinals in it. And they have some with blue jays. Wow, my goodness. Just a week ago, it was all fall in here.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm wasting a lot of your money, but I'm gonna have to get a nutcracker and an ornament.
And the traditional, it's the ski lift.
Ready to do our pink photo?
Yes. So now we are in the garden center. It is beautiful. And here we are on the traditional pink couch. For those of you that are fans of the air plants, what a selection they have, always. So many fun colors. Oh, look at the cute little ones. It's you and me. It is. It's you and me. Right next to the mural is the moss wall. Oh, I love this one. And they have miniatures this year. Wow. They've really expanded their Christmas stuff this year. Not only that, they've expanded the whole store. Where I'm standing right now used to be outside, and now we're inside. I started a rosemary project this year where I'm trying to grow rosemary into the shape of a tree, but these are lavender trees. I'm so tempted, but I don't have any extra room inside my house for extra plants. Maybe next year I will propagate some lavender and try to grow it into a tree because these are adorable.
You got anything?
So this is where we're going to be doing one of the classes. I do not know which building we're in. The instructions said maybe either the cinema or the cabin, but we may be in the candy shop. Well, actually that one looks like it's clear now, so we're probably going to be in the cabin. Then they have Victorian style and then Earl's Garage. We're in the log cabin. I'm going to head on in. These are the spheres we're going to be using this year. Look at all the options that we have to choose from. Our table's the farthest away, so we're coming early to take a look. Look at all of these. Ooh, I think maybe this year we're going to go a little bit more natural. Or maybe not. We'll add some glitter, some sparkle. So we had our first fail already. I got my hoop in. And we're not naming names, but somebody else tried to pop it right in the center.
I just said put it in the middle, so I grabbed them all and I shoved them in.
Don't worry, they came out and then they replaced the centerpiece. So we were able to get it in just fine.
Yours is perfect.
Well, we'll see how it ends up. Next is going to be the greenery. Layer 1 for me is done. Layer 2 is done. We had some Carolina citrus cedar stuff on there. And then layer 3 is going to be magnolia leaves. They're going to go right in the center of the orb. The boxwood has gone in, both of them. And I think next comes the decorations. These are the baubles I ended up going with. The 2. They said that we could take some of the berries and other little fixins, but I asked and she let me take these 2. And then what did you choose? These ones?
Gold and the red.
It's more natural with the glitter. I know I said I wouldn't do glitter, but I chose glitter. And I have other little
stunning.
that I can add in when we get home.
The cedar, the Carolina cedar smells so nice.
Look at yours.
Because I have candy cane theme at my house, so we need a splash of red.
Turned out beautifully. Look at the 2 together.
They look fabulous.
So
I
lovely.
love when we do this.
And they fit in the back of the car. Perfect. Oh no, B, do not. Get out. Thank you. Quick, close the door.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. You could see them sitting back there. Yeah, it was great. It was a really good time. More expensive this year than in previous years, but highly worth it.
Oh, I love the orbs. I think that we're gonna have so
I
many
know,
uses
and we get
for
to
them.
reuse them, do things for fall,
Yours is
spring,
stunning, honey.
evening. So
Absolutely
is yours.
stunning.
All right, time to get on with the day.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh my gosh, it's November the 2nd. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now it is time to start writing. We'll see you back in the office. And just like that, we're back in the office. I did end up running some errands and enjoying my evening a little bit. So it's currently 8 p.m. and I have yet to put a word on the page. It's okay. I'm not panicking. Out of all of the elements of NaNoWriMo this year that I'm least worried about, it is the writing. I know 50,000 words is a lot, but I think it's manageable. In my head, I can do it, no problem. I could write the 50,000 words in my sleep. Will they be good words? No, but I'm still very confident in my abilities to get that part done. Before we jump into the actual writing today, let me show you what I got at the thrift store, at least the 2 little pieces of jewelry that I got. I ended up getting these little pearl and gold earrings, which coincidentally match my favorite necklace, which is well-loved, well-worn. At one point, this used to be gold-plated, but I've worn it so much over the years, like literally over a decade and a half, that it is now silver. So these pearl earrings are a little bit more gold than my necklace, but you know what? They were $2. A great deal. And then the other thing that I got is this feather hair clip. Today's writing, we are jumping into chapter 3 of Campus Crush. I still am not 100% certain I'm going to be sticking with this project the entire month, but it is the only one at the moment where I can safely say I can get words out on a page in a very quick manner. The goal today is to hit the 5,000 word mark. We're currently at 2,533. I think it'll take me a little over 2 hours to get all those words done. All right, so we are going to be starting by adding in chapter 3. Just to remind you, 2,533 words total. I am done chapters 1 and 2 for now, so let's add chapter 3. All right, so 30-minute check-in. I have currently written a little over 770 words. I realized as I went to go check them that I forgot to start and reset the session target on Scrivener. So let's do that now. I just want to make sure that it's tracking how many words that I am writing in my session. I'm going to spend a few minutes right now readjusting my Scrivener settings because I am not enjoying the way that it's not indenting my paragraphs when I start a new paragraph. So I'm going to figure that out, play around with those for a bit. Sprint number 2 is coming on up. All right, sprint number 2 is done. We are currently sitting at a total of 1,281 words. As you can see on the word count here, I do not have any words in the background. That does not mean that they are not in this document. It just means that I have been blocking it because you guys don't need to read how bad my words are because I'm a little bit embarrassed. The writing is so rough and so just not composed at all that I'm going to save myself because the internet is forever and just not put it up there. That being said, chapter 3 is done. It is not sequential writing that I'm writing today. The first 2 chapters were. This one is a little bit of a break. I had another idea that I wanted to work on as opposed to writing sequentially with the first 2 chapters. So even though I'm considering it chapter 3, it's not not in place. But this one does tie in really well with what I originally wrote in the story back in 2020's NaNoWriMo. Now I just have to transition to the next chapter, which I will be writing sequentially with this previous one in hopes of getting the rest of my words done for the day. I'm a little over halfway, being at 1,281. We still have to get to 5,000. Our total word count is 3,814 words, as you saw. So we got a ways to go, but I am feeling very confident that we can get this done soon. I'm going to take maybe a 10-minute break right here, jump back in, and get these last words done, hopefully before 11 p.m. Those writing sprints were absolutely fantastic. We ended at 3,030 words for the day. I'm so impressed with that. It is currently 10:54 p.m., so it's a lot later than I thought we were going to finish, but I don't know, I found some kind of stroke of inspiration and I just kept going with it. And this chapter was so easy for me to write. This chapter in particular is a really big reveal for the main male protagonist. Essentially, he's a rich kid and the main girl protagonist does not know that he is a rich kid. There have been some signs, but this is where she's finding out where like he's actually rich. So it's been fun to write it that way. The little bit of deception, always fun to write that. Let's get these words on the NaNoWriMo website before it's too late. Project ASAP, here we go. So let's add our 30 words. And today we're just gonna go with happy. I'm not gonna worry about anything else. There we go, 30. Look at this line already starting to form. Extremely happy, extremely pleased with that. This year we will be keeping a very close eye on our word count. Our manuscript and the Scrivener words, for some reason, every year is always off sync by a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Also, let's talk about the cover art for Project ASAP. I had an idea, a little stroke of inspiration for it. I will be working on that later in the week. For now, though, we're keeping just the original generic NaNoWriMo cover art. Let's toast to a very successful writing sprint. This is my Turkish chai. Very, very pleased with it. It is the Eastern Black Sea variety. I got it at my local Turkish bazaar. It's lovely. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to know what you guys do for cover art for your projects, whether it be anything on the NaNoWriMo website or any other website or platform that you post on. How do you go about making your cover art? Yesterday, Avery left a comment on the video saying that they are new to the channel and they added me as a buddy on the NaNoWriMo website. I added them there and I checked out their profile and they had fantastic artwork for their cover, for their project, for NaNoWriMo this year. And I'm so impressed. I replied to the comment and they said that they made it themselves. And honestly, guys, it is stunning. I'm going to link them down below. Please go check out their NaNoWriMo page and check out their artwork. It is absolutely insane. The talent that you have to create artwork like that is just immense, way beyond my skill set. But I want to know what you guys do. In previous years, I have just taken a generic photo, either one that I found online. A lot of the times they're one that I've taken personally. That way it's my own artwork technically. And I've made it that way. And it's just a realistic picture. It's nothing that would be a finished cover, but I want to know how you go about it. This project, I have a really interesting idea for what the artwork is going to look like. It's in the works currently. It'll be a couple days before it's up. But let me know what you guys do for it and what programs that you use to make it. Is it Photoshop? I know a lot of people use Canva. Do you hand draw it? I am very interested. So let me know in the comments down below. Tomorrow is day 3. We have a big writing day planned. It is time to get some sleep. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. And until then, happy writing. Bye. What are you doing? Excuse me. Excuse me, miss. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing, silly girl? At the late night zoomies? Yeah? You're crazy.